And just like that, we're live.
We are live.
Look at that. Just like that, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tuesday Tactics with McKenna and myself, Kyle Pucko. McKenna, how is your day going?
It's always great to be live on a Tuesday Tactic.
That's it. We time it just before the lunchtime so people can be enjoying their food while perhaps their stomach is growling, and then they can go eat. So that's it. Or rewatch on YouTube when you post it there.
Absolutely. Across all of our platforms, you can find us anywhere.
That's right. We're everywhere. Thanks to McKenna. So McKenna, today we are talking about LinkedIn, specifically about LinkedIn articles, which is a feature of LinkedIn that most people probably see every day if they're in LinkedIn, but very few are using, as we've discovered.
Yep.
But LinkedIn as a platform in general, we may have talked about this before, but in some reports they show about a 25% year-over-year increase in just organic growth, organic reach. Other platforms like Facebook, if you're a brand and spending a lot of time, money, and energy on Facebook, you may have noticed that the followers of your page are not seeing your content. Would you as much as they used to? Would you agree with that, McKenna?
Absolutely. That's definitely true across Facebook and even Instagram now.
Yeah, it seems like for every 100 followers you have, I've seen different metrics from Marketing Land and Search Engine Land that about 5% of users will see an organic post.
Yep.
So, of course, there's different strategies you can deploy with advertising and promoting posts, but on average, an organic post is seen about 5% of the time. So it's not surprising that advertisers and marketers are looking at other platforms. And so LinkedIn has experienced growth, I think, in some part because Facebook has been just pretty cruel to businesses. Mm-hmm. They're really optimizing for users, which is, to be expected. But LinkedIn has also improved their user experience. I don't know, McKenna, in your experience, it used to be really loud and noisy and really spammy, and there is still a component of that. Like if you friend somebody that you've never met before, the first thing they do is sort of spam your inbox. Like,
yes, absolutely.
Look at demo. You're like, oh man, okay, kind of rolling your eyes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Have you noticed that LinkedIn has gotten a little bit cleaner from a user interface standpoint?
Yeah, absolutely. I think LinkedIn's really kind of grown and evolved a lot from what it started out as originally, just kind of like post your resume online and maybe connect with a few people. But people are really engaging in content lately, commenting on stuff people are sharing. People are sharing life updates, career updates, and just general information about their field. So it's really kind of become more of an engaging atmosphere and definitely a lot more user-friendly.
Yeah, I totally agree. Well, cool. So like we said, today we're talking specifically about LinkedIn articles. I think they're very underutilized. I see them stand out in my news feed, and I think we should write more LinkedIn articles. And then, we post and things like that happen. But can you explain for folks what exactly a LinkedIn article is?
Yeah, definitely. So a LinkedIn article is essentially like a blog post that just lives in LinkedIn. You create it in LinkedIn. It appears in people's news feeds. It looks like a blog article. It stays on your profile. It's actually really prominently placed on your profile. It's above any of your work experience, kind of right at the top. So they stay there and people can access them. It's possible you could appear in Google searches for whatever your article is about.
Oh, that's cool.
But what's really nice powerful. Is it doesn't redirect you. If you find it in your LinkedIn news feed, it doesn't redirect you to another site. It just keeps you right there on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good strategy by LinkedIn to keep people in their site, looking at more content, seeing more ads. But yeah, that's really cool. And I've seen some really well-written posts. It is not to be used as here's what our company does. Here's why you should hire us. Here's why you should purchase my product. It really is a deeper level opinion sort of section, maybe a case study section, or like a deep dive into what these metrics mean from our experiment, that kind of thing. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. And you can't actually even create an article from your business page. You have to create it from your individual profile. So I think that helps to kind of keep it a little more bit of valuable information. But it's still helpful for your business. For example, if I'm writing a LinkedIn article, Pantler Group is right under my name. So it's showing that I have expertise in this topic and I work at Pantler Group. So Pantler Group, therefore, is also the expert.
Sort of like the thought leader McKenna is writing, and what she says is really great. Oh, and she works for Pintler Group.
Yeah, it just reflects on the company too. So
cool. Let's take a look. Let's see how one word is to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's really very, very simple. This will be a really quick demo, but just right here where you're going to create a post, you just click on write article.
There it is. Yeah, that's
very easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just pop a header photo in here. I just had a couple of random pictures saved, but they make it very easy to format.
Yeah, you're like it's kind of Squarespacey, even easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
so just for purpose of an example, I'll say I'm writing an article about LinkedIn articles.
Look at that.
Very meta.
That's it.
If we wanted to type in a little bit of text here.
Oh, cool. So you can add video, images.
Yeah, so I would write all my copy down here, but then I could add in an image, a video, even slides, and links. They make it just incredibly simple. You have formatting options up here to, make bullet lists or whatever you want to put in here.
That's really clean.
Yeah, it's just really nice and easy. This picture will take a minute. And then you can even just format it as easy as that, wherever you want to put your pictures or whatever content you put into your article.
It seems like if I also had a blog, McKenna, I might ask the question, why wouldn't I just write this on my existing website blog? What would you say to that?
I think it would be beneficial to have both platforms, but for LinkedIn itself, this is living in the LinkedIn universe and not redirecting people. LinkedIn is probably going to put this higher up on people's news feeds because it keeps them on their platform. Right. And it's really super easy for people to share it onto their own news feeds and to reach a lot of people in that way. Because it just appears like a normal social post. Yeah,
very cool.
And also
LinkedIn, it gets millions of views a day.
Exactly.
Your blog may or may not get millions of views a day. So it can definitely boost. And that you can appear in Google search results is really neat, which I've also seen on Medium. Like I'll search something and then a Medium post will appear, which isn't great if you're trying to monetize your existing website, but that's few and far between and really hard to do using things like ads on your website to monetize traffic. So if people can discover you on Medium or LinkedIn, that is a win.
Absolutely. And as long as your settings are set up correctly, this can appear to thousands and thousands of people based on when you go to publish it, you can add hashtags here. So if I wanted to add digital marketing and article writing, perhaps, those can appear. And as long as I'm set to public, that can appear to anybody. So it's really easy to reach a lot of people in that way. And if I were to publish this very short article, it would just start appearing in people's news feeds and be immediately on my profile.
Nice. Maybe not that specific article because there wasn't much to the article, but
I won't be publishing this one.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, McKenna. That was great. LinkedIn articles.
Yeah, pretty simple, but really, as you mentioned, really underutilized. And I think it's a great way to share some knowledge.
Perfect. Cool. Well, that to me is a Tuesday tactic. We're just under 9 minutes. So
I'd say so.
That was just about all it would take to set up a LinkedIn article and write your first couple hundred words, I think.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, thanks, everyone. Thanks, McKenna.
Awesome. Thanks, Kyle. See you later.
All right. See ya.